I sent money to a stranger every month, not knowing it was my lost father. People always say fate has a strange way of connecting hearts that were never meant to meet. But for Omar, fate didn't knock. It came disguised as a message request from a tired old man she didn't know. A message that would later rewrite her entire life. Omar first saw it one rainy evening, while sitting alone in her small hostel room, counting the last coins left from her student allowance. She was stressed, hungry, exhausted, but something about the man's message made her pause. He wrote, "My daughter, I'm sorry to disturb you. I just need someone to talk to. I am alone." At first, she ignored it. She had enough problems. But the next day, he sent another message. Not begging, not demanding, just a simple note. "I hope your day is better than mine." There was warmth in his words, almost fatherly. Omar didn't recognize that warmth, because she had never felt it growing up. Raised by a mother who refused to mention her father, Omar grew believing she had been unwanted. But this stranger, he checked in on her. He asked how her exams went. He wished her good night. He told her she deserved good things. It started small, long conversations at night, about life, about pain, about dreams. The old man said he had no one. No wife. No children. No family. He lived in a broken house at the edge of another town. Sometimes he sounded sick. Other times lonely. Omar felt something tightening in her chest. A tenderness she didn't understand. So the first month she sent him a little money. She didn't know why. He didn't ask. But he thanked her with a message so emotional she cried. Month after month, she continued sending what little she could. 10 cedis here. 20 there. Sometimes she skipped lunch so he could eat. Her friends called her naive. Her mother warned her that the world was full of scammers. But Omar didn't listen. There was something about him, something strange and familiar. One day, after nearly a year of supporting him, Omar got a message that froze her heart. "If something happens to me, please forgive the man I used to be." She panicked. She begged him to explain. But there was no reply. 3 days passed. No messages. No updates. Nothing. Omar couldn't sleep. Couldn't eat. Something inside her whispered that she needed to find him. So she traveled to the address he once mentioned in passing. A tiny village far from the city. Dusty roads. Silent houses. People staring at her as if they knew her without knowing her. She found the broken hut. The door was slightly open. Inside, she saw a frail old man lying on a mat, struggling to breathe. His eyes opened slowly, weak but glowing when they landed on her. "Omar, so you came," he whispered. She dropped to her knees beside him. "Why did you stop replying? Are you sick? Why didn't you tell me?" He smiled softly. A father shouldn't burden his child. Her heart slammed against her chest. "What? Father," she whispered. He nodded, tears gathering at the corners of his eyes. "I watched you grow from far away. I didn't deserve to call you mine. I left your mother. I left you. And life punished me for it every day." He raised a shaky hand. "I wanted to help, but I had nothing. I thought if I talked to you as a stranger, maybe God would let me feel close to you one last time. Oma felt the world tilt. Her breath caught in her throat. All this time I was sending money to my father. You kept me alive, he whispered. And you didn't even know you were saving the man who hurt you most. Oma broke. All the anger she thought she had buried. All the longing she never admitted. All the years she imagined he simply didn't care. She cried into his chest, and he held her with the trembling arms of a man who finally found what he lost. They stayed like that for a long time. Two souls stitched back together by a truth too heavy to escape. Oma didn't leave that day. She stayed. She cleaned his tiny room, bought him food, took him to the clinic. She forgave him, not because he deserved it, but because forgiveness freed her own heart. And the man who thought he would die lonely lived long enough to be called a father again. Sometimes, family returns in the strangest disguises. Sometimes, destiny hides inside the people we least expect. And sometimes, the stranger we choose to help becomes the answer to a wound we never knew how to heal. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.